Have you ever opened a message at 4 a.m. knowing it would wreck everything and still clicked? It was a regular Tuesday in Manhattan. I was on the couch in my midtown apartment. Netflix paused when my phone buzzed. Corporate Slack notification. Ryan, CEO. Photo, no text. I clicked, and there he was. 42, married, suit unbuttoned, in the office bathroom. Just in his boxer briefs. My stomach flipped, but I didn't delete it. I zoomed. If that gives you chills, breathe. Millions of women and men between 25 and 60 have gotten that message. The one that makes your brain scream stop while your body says go. It's not weakness, it's human. You think the problem is him being married? Or you being single? Wrong. The real poison is your lack of power over your own desire. Bosses don't send pics because they're sleazy. They send them because you leave the digital door cracked. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn that guilt into control using stoicism, authenticity, and intentional seduction. And at the end, I'll hand you 10 forbidden love stories for just $9.90. Real stories that will teach you to own the game instead of being played by it. But before I give you the step-by-step, let me take you back to that night. Because what happened in the weeks that followed changed my career, my body, and my soul. Stay with me. Have you ever stopped to wonder why, even with anti-harassment policies, hallway cameras, and HR one click away, we still reply to off-hours messages? It's not stupidity, it's biology. In New York, where the packed subway is free therapy, we learn to lock everything. But that November night, I left Slack logged in his name was Ryan. 42, CEO of the fintech startup, where I was head of design. Married to a Wall Street lawyer, 2 kids in private school in Brooklyn. We'd never swapped more than a good job in Monday meetings. But he knew I drank matcha lattes at 8:05. Knew I listened to The Weeknd on headphones at lunch. Knew I wore black pencil skirts on Fridays. How? Because I showed him. Men, listen close. Your virility isn't in sending shirtless pics. It's in noticing when a woman leaves Slack open for you, even if it's just a notification. Women take notes. The danger isn't the boss who sends. It's you wanting him to. That night, Ryan didn't write anything, just sent the photo. And me? I sat there in the dark, zooming on the screen, breathing hard. I should have reported it, should have blocked him, but I didn't. Because for the first time in months, I felt wanted. And the next morning, I found an email. Slack isn't an invitation. Logged in Slack is fate. I should have deleted it. Should have quit. But I didn't. Because for the first time in years, I felt alive. Now ask yourself, how many times have you left Slack logged in your career, your marriage, your life, hoping someone had the guts to click? Because what comes after that message will show you how to turn that weakness into absolute dominance. And if you think you already know how this story ends, wait until you hear what I did in Wednesday's meeting. What would you do if you got a 4 a.m. pic from your boss? Drop it in the comments. Your answer might be in the next video. Stay with me. The next part will reveal the root cause of this guilt and why 90% of women never get over it. 4 days later, Ryan sent nothing else, but I wanted him to. I'd wake at 5 a.m., check Slack before coffee, heart racing like Black Friday. I even called IT to change my password and asked for a weaker one. In Manhattan, that's career suicide, but I was hooked on the risk. Men, pay attention. This isn't about him, it's about you. When was the last time a woman looked at you like one notification from you could blow up her world? Most guys 35, 45, 55 lost that. They turned professional. send good morning team at 9 a.m, ask for reports, leave at 6 p.m, then complain their wife hasn't touched them in months. Women, listen close. You say you want respect, but you get wet for calculated danger. It's the guy who knows what he wants but doesn't force. It's the Ryan who sends a photo, writes nothing, and waits. Leaves you with the aftertaste. I thought the problem was him being married, or me being his subordinate, or the risk of getting fired. Lie. The problem was, I didn't know what I really wanted. The root cause? Lack of brutal authenticity. We were taught to lie to ourselves. I want a fair boss, but melt for the one who sends a 4 a.m. pic. I'm a family man, but fantasize about the designer at 3 a.m. That's not weakness. It's a learned pattern. From college, we're told to suppress desire to be professional. Result? Corporate zombies. But there's a way out. It's called Stoicism applied to seduction. Not philosopher talk. Practical moves. First principle. Control what you can. Ignore the rest. Ryan didn't control whether I'd report him. He controlled his send. One photo. No text. No begging. Pure presence. Second. Authenticity is power. He didn't pretend to be single. Didn't promise a raise. Just sent truth. The photo. And the third? I'll drop it in the next part, along with what I did when he called me for one-to-one feedback in his office and locked the door. If you've ever replied to a forbidden message, type guilty in the comments. I want to see who's got the guts. What's coming next will give you the map to never again be a hostage to someone else's desire. Stay with me. Wednesday, 2:17 p.m. 27th floor conference room, Central Park view. Ryan closed the door. Lights auto on. He sat at the head, me at the far end, laptop open, design feedback slide. But he didn't look at the screen. He looked at me. You opened the photo. Voice low, steady. I nodded. Then came the third principle of stoic seduction. Decision without attachment. He could have offered a promotion, could have threatened me. Did neither. He asked, gave me the power, and paradoxically took total control. Men, write this down. Virility isn't forcing, it's leading. Ask what she wants, and be ready to walk if the answer's no. That's what separates the weak from the leaders. Women, get this. When a man hands you the power to say yes or no without fear of losing him, you surrender body and soul. In that room, there was no sex. There was connection. We talked for 47 minutes. He told me his wife traveled to DC every week, that he felt like an accessory. I told him I hated lukewarm meetings, that I wanted fire, even if it burned. At 3:04 p.m., he stood, shook my hand, said, "Logged in Slack is invitation, logged out Slack is respect, choose," and left. The next morning, I logged out of Slack. For the first time in weeks, I breathed deep. Here's the practical solution. 5 steps anyone 25 to 60 can apply today. 1. Audit your Slacks. List 3 life areas where you leave notifications: job, marriage, dating. 2. Practice the fatal question. What do you want from me right now? Use it with boss, partner, friend. 3. Train non-attachment. Exit one conversation for 24 hours without explanation. Feel the power. 4. Build presence. 3 minutes of eye contact silence with someone. No phone. 5. Log the fire. Write 1 forbidden message of your own, just for you. Want the full 10 stories, narrated, with endings that'll make you rethink everything? My product 10 Forbidden Love Stories delivers it in PDF plus audio for just $9.90. Link in the description. In the final part, I'll show you what happened 30 days later and why you must act now. In the comments write Slack logged in or Slack logged out. Your choice defines your future. 30 days later, I was still at the same company, but I wasn't the same designer. Slack. Logged in only 9 to 6. Ryan never sent another photo. And you know why? Because I didn't need him anymore. That month, I used the 5 steps every single day. Audited my slacks. Asked for a raise. Dropped a toxic client. Started writing the stories you're hearing now. The result? Ryan gave me the promotion. Colleagues ask for advice. And me? I sleep like a baby, knowing I control the invitation. Quick recap. The problem wasn't the photo, it was lack of authenticity. Root cause. Suppressing desire to be professional. Solution? Stoicism plus conscious seduction. And the shortcut? My product 10 Forbidden Love Stories for $9.90. Inside you get 10 real stories like this one with uncensored endings, narrated audio to listen on the subway or at the gym. Is your Slack logged in? Checklist to apply today. Click the link in the description right now. Price jumps to $19.90 in 48 hours. Full guarantee. If it doesn't shift your view of desire in 7 days, I refund every penny. Think about it. For less than lunch at Chipotle, you take home the map to never again be a hostage to someone else's desire. Subscribe to Velvet Sins. Hit the bell and drop in the comments. I control the Slack. I'll pin the first 10 because your next forbidden message doesn't have to be answered by him. It can be written by you. Logged in Slack is invitation. Logged out Slack is power choose. Link in the description. See you at the next sin.